Welcome back to another Geoguessr video, and I hope everyone's having a fabulous Tuesday. So let's jump right in. I'll post this link in the description so you can play at home. What are we going to get here? Right, so we've got lines. They're not super helpful. The sun is not very helpful either. It's kind of hard to tell where it is. So let's kind of just drive around and see if we can get some hints, whether we get some signs with some language or some architecture to help us out. There is a speed sign of 60. Or even with our last video, see if we can find a vehicle driving on a certain side of the road. And this is going to be a very helpful hint. So this vehicle is driving on the left-hand side. So that limits us to the countries that we had talked about in our last video. Is there anything? No, there's nothing else there. So we have a minute left. Let's hurry up. So what are we thinking? Are we thinking this is somewhere South Africa? Are we thinking India, Thailand, Indonesia, UK, Ireland, or Australia, New Zealand? I'm kind of leaning more towards an Australia, New Zealand here. It doesn't really feel like any of the other ones. Whoa. It's putting us in a... So now we can see the sun a little better, and it's definitely to our north. So I would say that we are definitely in Australia or New Zealand. I'm thinking more like, I don't know. Sometimes they're hard to tell apart. There's like a bollard that's easier to figure it out. Let's go Australia. Okay, and we were just in Australia. So there we go. So good first round. Australia is pretty large, so even with the decent guess, we're still losing 1,500 points there. But good that we could make use of our last video with driving on the left-hand side there. So here we are in round 2. So it looks like English on that sign. Sometime we'll do a video where we're not allowed to move, and then it'll be even more of a challenge. But for now, let's stick with being able to move and see if we can find some hints. Right off the get-go, I'm feeling like this seems North American, and indeed it is. So there is a United States flag. So now we just have to figure out where in the US that we are. Let's take a look at the roads. Is the road quality poor? As if that we've had a lot of Texas rounds before. See if we can find another sign with something on it. Okay, Transwestern, that's not helpful. Something that's blurred out at the bottom, which could have been maybe helpful. All right, 50 seconds. These holes might be of hint, but I don't know what it is. Medical City, Surgery Center. Whoa, I just drove right into the wall. That's not good for anyone. What just happened? Okay, I'm going to have to start looking around, and we're going to have to make a judgment call. Just based on the vegetation, because we're not going to find anything. I don't know, central US maybe. Okay, it was Texas. I mean, the road, to be honest, didn't look that great. We should have picked up on that, I think. So that was not a good guess on our part. Kind of just sort of ran out of time. We were looking for something more specific that we didn't find. Okay, so we're somewhere rural here. Sun's to our south, so we should be in the northern hemisphere. Which kind of leads me maybe to think, well, I'm not really sure right at this moment. Okay. So maybe Thailand, Thailand, Cambodia type of deal, maybe. Okay, what else do we have here? Nothing helpful. If we get on like a more of a main road, we could see what side of the road. I mean, this could be some kind of island as well. Seems very tropical. These rooftops seem pretty unique, and I feel like I should know maybe where those are. I'm trying to remember, there was like, this could just be Indonesia actually, but Indonesia's kind of right around the equator. I feel like I remember a video saying that those rooftops were maybe in Sumatra. So I'm going to put it around here. I know that's not great for our sun gas being right at the equator, but sometimes the sun is wrong. So let's see what happens here. Okay, it was just, what is that? I feel like I've been close to here before, so that is in Thailand. It's right on the border of Thailand and Laos. Where is it in? Yeah. Okay, we'll remember that one for next time. So not super good there. So round 4, double yellow lines. Okay, sun to our southwest. And again, this kind of feels North American again. So I'm thinking just probably the US with an outside chance of being Canada. Which direction should we travel? Let's go this way. Oh yeah, so notice how the coverage got really poor here. So this is the US sometimes has Gen 1 coverage as well as Australia, and that's sort of what this feels like. It's very blurry and hazy. We're out of it now. Okay, can we get a, whoa. Can we get a sign or something here? Okay, it doesn't like me going that fast. You can click on this and then click the spacebar, and then you can travel a lot faster if your internet can handle it. So you just start zooming down the road. Unfortunately, there's not a lot here. The roads don't seem that poor, so I don't think we're in Texas this time. But it does kind of seem like central or southern, like southwestern U.S.-ish. I might just like hedge in the middle if I can't find anything else. But it's kind of frustrating that there's nothing here. Not even, okay, so that was a vehicle driving on the right. But I mean, we pretty much knew that already. So we get like 12 seconds here. See if we can get lucky. Kansas, Oklahoma, maybe New Mexico. Whoa, okay. So, completely wrong. It seemed kind of dry to me, but I guess it wasn't really that dry. So, North Carolina, it was. So, heading into the last round with a score of 7,662. So, not very good at all. So, here we have the sun to our south again. So, somewhere up north. We have dotted white lines in the middle. Not really sure if that means or what that means. It's kind of rather mountainous here. or hilly, I guess I should say. It's not really mountainous. Okay, and there's some snow. So we're definitely, somewhere north. I mean, it's definitely like Europe, I would say. Oh, we had this before. So that sign was in like, I think it was in Spain. So I don't know how much snow they get in Spain, but I mean, I'm sure they can have those signs in other countries too. I had thought it was Argentina when I saw that sign in a previous round. So we have these like stone buildings. I don't think that's really um, symbolic of like of Spain. I mean, this feels more north. It kind of feels like the UK almost, but are we driving on what side of the road? Feels like we're driving on the right-hand side. This is a weird round. Okay, what's this? France. All right, some wintry coverage in France. So not a great round. I think we got up to 10K though. So we'll learn from those mistakes in the next one. So again, have a great rest of your Tuesday, and we'll see you in the next one.